Okay, 2021 General XP. 1,000-mile review, or 1250, let's call it. 110 hours. You can always divide them out and see exactly how fast somebody was driving it, and you know, if you're buying a used one or whatnot. Plowing in low here. I'll start it off with a little plow here. Go in, I got it hooked up to the winch. I got a KFI poly. Go ahead and bring that out, center down. I'll do a swipe for you. Plowing my driveway here. I'm in Montana. I also plow some other stuff. Make a little money with it. Plow my jobs in, out, shop, neighbors, family. It's KFI poly. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. One thing on that, I'll let you all know. Okay, let's go out here. Is it leaves tailings, what we call when we're plowing tailings. So I'm going to get some side things here to mount to the sides right here on both sides, so it more scoops the snow and throws it out. But besides that, little KFI poly. I think it's the 60-incher, maybe? I don't think it's the 72. I'm not sure, but it's just as wide as this. It works really good. I do have some aftermarket offset rims on here, B-locks. Still got the original tires. I should rotate them. You can kind of see where it's, you know, the back's a little more worn than the front, but not too bad. Shit, let's see. I might have gone through this in the original video, but I ended up doing whatever the hell those are called. I have no damage underneath there yet. I put a back bumper on it. There's my storage. Got my cooler in there, my tire repair kit, all kinds of stuff. You know, the stuff you bring. My back window, lock and ride. Enjoy that. Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to do that. Let's see. Okay. One thing, I got the lock and ride Polaris window. Fine in the winter. For summertime, it can get hot in the cab. If I was to do this over, I would get a vented window. I'm not sure about a flip out. I'm a little skeptical. Maybe somebody comment if they have a flip out window that actually, you know, doesn't want to fall off its hinges and that, but definitely some vents to get some airflow into that cab in the summertime. Last year the cable did break. You can see I got a little fray going on there. So, that broke on me and I just had to undo the plow. I left it there. I went to the hardware store, got some new, whatever the hell you want to call them, to put the cable back together. Pounded them down. I went with 2 this time. There's the pins for this thing, so I just got to drop these off and I'm off riding to get rid of the plow. Shit, what else? Knock on some wood, man. I mean, I haven't had anything go wrong with it. I've changed the oil in it twice. It's got some differential fluid in the front, in the back, the gearbox, and the diff, and I've changed that too. So, you know, I'm kind of a maintenance guy, preventative guy. And then let's see, air filters for sure. Here's a big thing, just after listening to people talk and all that, the clutch and all that. And I mentioned this on the first video too, I think, but take this all off and just blow it out. Dust just gets in there, and it gets in there through this thing because this kind of airs out, filters the clutch. And they make an aftermarket. I saw somebody was making an aftermarket piece for this, which I might invest in, because see, this is coming off here. So I guess there's that after 1,200 miles. What else? I do have my doors and that Polaris doors that slide in and slide out. I like them. So they're plastic, you know, the vinyl window stuff. And if you roll them down or mess with them in the cold, they'll crack. So I had that happen on my driver's side door, and I brought it to the local lady here, and she put a new piece in, charged me like 80 bucks. So there's that. Let's see, I got the mirrors. Stereo's awesome. Rockford Fosgate just makes good stuff. Got my hat wedged up there. These, I think I showed on the first video too. I got this cut out for the winter time. If you can see that. But I cut a hole on both sides so the air scoops underneath there, and then it comes up in here, and then I've used these to deflect it, and in the winter time I'll just shove a rag in there. What else? There's my roof rake. I think you can see the other piece down there to rip the snow off the roof. I'm up here in Montana, so we get ice jams and stuff like that. Let's see, guys. What else? I'm trying to think. That's just a good, honest review. $12.50, I suppose. Oh, there was one thing. One day it was stuck in 15-mile-an-hour mode, seatbelt mode, and I had my seatbelt on, and there ended up being a wire. Can't remember if I took the seat out or I was moving the seat and pinched the wire. There's a little wire harness where it plugs into the seatbelt that lets you know if your seatbelt's plugged in, to let you know to go over 15. And so I jiggled on that, and then everything came back to life on that. There's my heater, which frankly I don't even use, man. If I just put on some extra clothes, but it's plugged into the lighter thing in here, and I had to change it out to a 20 amp fuse, but I haven't had any problems. Nothing overheated or anything. It throws a little heat, but again, I don't use it anymore. What else? Well, I think that's it, guys. Yeah, 2021 General XP, 1,250 mile review. I'll give you another one, you know, and maybe when I hit 2,000 or something like that. All right, take care.